Welcome back in one of the Best Rapper Plays YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday. It is March 4th. I'm back breaking down some more NBA plays for you guys on the Tuesday night slate. Before we do that, let's talk about the games first. On Monday, we have the Mavs money line. They're +2 right now. Took them on the money line. I think they win that game outright against the Kings. We have the Rockets +10. I saw the four main guys playing for the Rockets. Not sure if Fred VanVleet's going to play in this game, but we have Jalen Green, Brooks, Sengun. That's really what I was looking for in this one. And then Dylan Brooks helps on the defensive side, and he's been pretty good from three lately. So all those guys are playing in this game, it looks like. And then Jonas Valanciunas over 11.5 rebounds. It's up to 12.5 now. I got a pretty good line this morning. It was at 10.5 early, and then 11.5 by about 9 o'clock. So 11.5 was the play there. And then Quentin Grimes over 15 points, 15 plus at -130. I believe he only has 6 right now going up against Portland. And the 76ers are using everybody. I mean, this is a game where you got to go deep diving to see where some of these guys went to college. If you're not a 76ers fan and you just watch the NBA, you wouldn't know probably 3 or 4 of the guys on the floor in this game on both sides for Portland and the 76ers. So it is fun to watch some of the younger guys play in that game, like Bona for UCLA is playing for Portland. No, was it Portland or 76ers? I don't know. But I watched him a lot in college. He played 2 minutes, scored 5 points, so he's doing pretty good right now. But those are the games we have on Monday. Let's take a look at the game that we have. Remember, you guys can get into this game. All you got to do is comment a player prop down below, and you can get into the contest. Longest streak in the NBA wins. If you want in, take a pause. This is what that looks like. Currently, who is in the lead? I'm on 1. Dennis is on 2. Taz King is on 1, I believe. I think Emich is in the lead. Emich has 2. Yeah, Emich is on 2, and Chosen 1 is also on 2, I believe. No, he's on 1. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he's on 1. So Dennis and Emich are currently in the lead. Got 3 wins on Sunday. 4 people in tonight. It's very simple. Put your favorite player prop in the comment section down below. I'll put your name right here, and we will start you for 3-4. That is on Tuesday night for the NBA picks. But enough of that. Let's go take a look at the games that we're going to be looking on Tuesday night. We have the Warriors going up against the Knicks. I've been high on the Warriors ever since they traded for Jimmy Butler. I think that was a really good get for them. Right before the trade deadline, they dropped their last game going up against the 76ers, battling tonight going up against the Hornets. They're up by 12 points in the first half, but this is a back-to-back going up against the Knicks. The Knicks just came back from down 20 against the Miami Heat on the road. They forced overtime. They won that game in overtime. I don't think the Knicks are a great team, but they're a decent team. And there's great, there's good, there's mid, and there's ass. And then there's super ass. 76ers super ass right now. Just one of those teams that nobody cares for the most part, but we'll see what happens tonight. I put the Knicks in the good category. I put the Warriors in the good category. I think this will be a good game, but I think the Knicks down low are going to dominate in this one. I'm going to talk about that with Karl-Anthony Towns in a little bit, but you have Quentin Post out there for the Warriors. He only plays about 10 to 12 minutes per game. Sometimes they bump it to 18 to 20 minutes. Then you have Draymond Green out there. It used to be Andrew Wiggins playing a little bit bigger than what he was for the Warriors in that lineup, and it used to be Jonathan Kuminga down there as well, just a little bit, but those two guys are gone. Kuminga's hurt with an injury. Andrew Wiggins gone to the Miami Heat. They have a disadvantage in this game down low. Usually teams like to play small ball going up against the Warriors. Not going to be the case in this game with the Knicks. I think Towns has a monster day. I'm going to take the Knicks -3.5 as the first play of the day. For the second play, Clippers going up against the Suns. This is free money in my opinion. The Phoenix Suns are horrendous. They are a bad team. They have Bradley Beal. They have Devin Booker. They have Kevin Durant. You would think that they would be somewhat, worthy of taking a bet on one of these plays. They even have Bobo, who's playing a little bit better over the last several games after getting him in a trade, but they are horrible, losing 4 of the last 5 games. They put up no effort in the second half going up against the T-Wolves. They got blown out in that fourth quarter. Bradley Beal with a disgusting shove on Anthony Edwards as well for one of his dunks. Would have been an incredible dunk. Dante DiVincenzo bounced pass up to Edwards, and then Bradley Beal just shoves him. Would have been a poster, really, but that was taken away from us because Bradley Beal, kind of a dirty play by him. And this Suns team, nobody cares. I saw Devin Booker sitting in the corner the entire fourth quarter, didn't score one single point in the fourth quarter. Devin Booker didn't. This team is all out of sorts. Clippers, they're not a bad team. They have Kawhi Leonard. They have James Harden. They play extremely good defense, which we've seen all season long. They're coming off of back-to-back losses against the Lakers. They're going to get back on the winning side in this one. I'm going to take them here on the money line as the last play of the day. Let's go take a look at the NBA player props for tomorrow. We're going to start with the Houston Rockets going up against the Pacers. Expect this to be a high-scoring game, and I think it's one Jalen Green will dominate on the outside. And the Pacers this season have actually been pretty good at stopping the three ball, so maybe we see Jalen Green get a little bit more aggressive in this game, get himself at the free throw line. The Pacers are actually one of the worst teams in the NBA at guarding the paint, so maybe take a look at Sengun in this game as well. But 21.5 points, that's what it's at tonight. The Rockets going up against the Thunder, it's at 21.5 points tonight, so I'm assuming it's going to be 21.5 tomorrow, maybe 22.5, 23.5, because the Thunder are that good of a defense that will fluctuate the spread just a little bit. But I'm going to go with 21.5 points in this game. 20-plus points for Jalen Green in 5 consecutive games. He does shoot the most on this team, 20-plus shots in 4 of the last 5 games. He's taking a lot of threes right now. He's been knocking down his threes as well, 3-plus threes in 5 consecutive games. So I like the way Jalen Green's playing right now. He's playing aggressive. He's kind of playing a little bit of selfish ball right now as well because the Rockets have a lot of shooters on the floor. If Fred VanVleet doesn't play in this game, I love this pick even more. So I'm going to go Jalen Green over the total points as the first play for the second play tonight. Like I said, we're going to get a discount, I think, with this one because Karl-Anthony Towns has been horrendous over the last couple of games. 19 points against the Heat. He went 6 of 11 from the field. That's unacceptable for 1 point. You can't let Karl-Anthony Towns just shoot 11 times, and guess what the Knicks have done? They've done that in back-to-back games. Karl-Anthony Towns has shot 11 times in back-to-back games. This is a guy who has to get 18 to 20 shots. I know you have OG. I know you have Bridges. I know you have Brunson. This is your best player on the floor. I don't care what anybody says. Karl-Anthony Towns has been the difference maker for the Knicks all season long. I know on the defensive side, it's nice to have Bridges. It's nice to have OG, Josh Hart on the defensive side. Also, Josh Hart. I said this about Tobias Harris, and I'm pretty sure I said about Josh Hart. One of the best role players in the NBA, Josh Hart. But we're going with Towns in this one. Warriors really don't have a presence down low. Draymond Green is going to get cooked in this game. Draymond Green might get tossed in this game. He's going to get a lot of foul calls on him, trying to guard Karl-Anthony Towns down low, and he honestly might get ejected in this one. I'm going to take Towns here. Have himself a monster day. 20-plus shots, 30-plus points. Give me his over total points as the first play or second play, final play of the day. Let's go to the NBA recap graphic for tomorrow. We are going to be taking the Knicks minus 3.5 going up against the Warriors. They win that game at home. Clippers on the money line. They win that game on the road. The Suns have been brutally bad over the last several games. Towns over the total points. 23.5 points is my guess. Just because he's been so bad over the last couple games, I'll play that to 25.5, what it usually is on the season. And then Jalen Green, 21.5, 22.5, somewhere around there. Depending on how he does against the Thunder will probably determine his line for tomorrow, or if we see Fred VanVleet back in the lineup going up against the Pacers. So that spread might be a little bit varied depending on what you get it at. But 21.5 right now is what I'm going to be guessing at as the final play of the day. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Tuesday, March 4th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.